Hi friends, today let's put Olaf from Frozen into the spotlight. Olaf is the lovable comedic snowman who loves the heat.
Oh, I don't know why, but I've always loved the idea of summer and sun and all things hot.
Olaf's name comes from the Old Norse name Olaf, which means ancestor's descendant. This is quite interesting because a lot of people would consider Olaf as Elsa's descendant. She created him, so he technically comes from her, so he's a descendant.
Did Elsa build you?
Yeah, why?
Interestingly, this name is normally pronounced Olaf. However, in this movie, it's pronounced Olaf. This laugh connotation may point towards the fact that this is a comedic character.
And who's the funky-looking donkey over there?
That's Sven.
Uh-huh. And who's the reindeer?
Sven?
Oh, okay. Make things easier for me.
Initially, however, Olaf wasn't going to be a comedic character, nor was he going to be small or kind. Initially, he was actually going to look like Marshmallow and be one of the first guards of Elsa's palace.
Where'd you guys go? We totally lost Marshmallow back there. Hey, we were just talking about you.
This is because in the original script, Elsa was going to have a palace with an army of snowmen defending her. The director for this movie, Chris Buck, compared the original Olaf idea with the first pancake you make out of a batch. The idea is great, the execution, not so much.
I don't have a skull. Or bones.
The first Olaf was going to be very sharp and forthright and very mean-spirited. When Jennifer Lee was brought onto this project, she advised the filmmakers that they change the character into a more fun character. Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee therefore decided that this character should have a childlike innocence.
Yeah, I bet she's the nicest, gentlest, warmest person ever. Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
They also decided that his childlike innocence shouldn't just stop with his personality, he should physically look like a child made him. When a child makes a snowman, it's rarely a perfect tower of perfect circles. They tend to be a little bit lopsided, not very circular, a bit wonky, but still cute.
Man, am I out of shape. There we go.
Lee also said that this new character therefore needed a purpose, and it was decided that he should become the embodiment of Elsa and Anna's love for each other.
Some people are worth melting for.
Olaf first dies when Elsa and Anna's relationship is torn apart.
Mama, Papa!
Olaf later comes back when Elsa is singing Let It Go.
Can't hold you back anymore.
At this point in her story, Elsa is ready to accept who she truly is, and she's therefore able to have a new relationship with her sister if she chooses to. The character of Olaf may have been inspired by the character of the snowman in The Snowman by Hans Christian Andersen. This is a story of a snowman who falls in love with a stove.
Whoa. So this is heat. I love it. Ooh, but don't touch it.
He longs to be with the stove, but he can't, because if he were to be with the stove, he would melt. He spends the entire winter depressed, knowing he'll never be with his one true love. When the seasons change and it gets warmer, the snowman melts away and technically dies. This is very similar to Olaf's love of summer, though thankfully Olaf never melts away to the point of death.
Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman!
Before Olaf's song In Summer was written, he was actually going to sing a song called Hot Hot Ice. Presumably, Hot Hot Ice would have the same overall story as In Summer.
A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand.
The way that Olaf walks mimics the way a toddler walks. They wobble from one leg to the other. To achieve this, supervising animator Hiram Osmond actually watched his own toddler walking around. Have you ever made a snowman? And if so, did it look more like Olaf or like your typical perfect picture book snowman? Please tell me in the comment section down below. And until next time, happy bubbles! Thanks so much for watching this video, and thank you to my Patreon bubblers for supporting the channel. If you want to see any of my other Frozen videos, you can click on the box on the left to find out how come Olaf is actually alive, or you can click on the box on the right to find out where Elsa's powers came from. Thanks for liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell.